Hey everyone, so after a long day, I just made it home, tired, and getting ready to go to bed, get ready for bed, but I realized I wanted to talk to my people about something that's been bugging me for weeks and been on my mind a lot today, and that is my hair. The reason I want to talk about it is because I have a set of what I used to think were unique issues, but then I realized there's no way I'm the only one out there. So if I share it, others who have the similar or the same issues might be able to relate. So here it is. I am of African American descent, yes, but I am also allergic to shea butter. Topically allergic to shea butter and coconut oil. I cannot use any shea butter products on my skin or hair. I cannot use any coconut products on my skin or hair. The effect is horrific. I break out, I get blisters. It almost looks like my skin in the affected areas gets burned. My scalp burns. I made the mistake of putting something on my hair a couple of days ago that I did not know contained small amounts of coconut and shea butter, and I found out when one, my hair turned brick hard and started cracking off, and two, my scalp started blistering. So even in very small amounts, shea butter is bad for me. Shea butter and cocoa butter, that combination is lethal. One-on-one, coconut never. Shea, I can actually tolerate in very small amounts in my lip sense lip colors, as long as I don't keep them on overnight or anything like that. But oh my goodness, combined is an allergic nightmare for me. So, I was like, it's time to take off the wigs. It's time to keep it real. Roll up my hair, and so yes, I'm still going to wear it out. I'm still going to curl it. You see, my hair is very short. A lot of breakage, a lot of whatever, but whatever. I'm still going to roll it and wear it, and it's going to be my hair. See, it'll still curl. I can wear a little curly crop. I don't care. But what I realized is that everything, I went with my daughter, and we walked through CVS, we walked through Walgreens, we walked through the beauty supply store, and almost every product for extremely dry, damaged, 4C, whatever, blah, blah, blah hair, their solution always seems to include coconut products, and shea butter. Then I had my Oars olive oil sheen spray. Love this stuff, swear by this stuff for years, and now that has coconut in it. I almost cried when I went to the store and saw that now has coconut in it. So now my oil sheen I can't even use. Literally, there were almost no products, and then the products that did not have coconut and shea, and it would have almond oil or whatever in it. They were still full of all sorts of chemicals. It was ridiculous. So I realized, and even my daughter said to me, "Mommy, you're just going to have to make your own hair products." That sat with me and stuck with me today. So instead of going back under a wig to hide it, and no, don't get me wrong, I love my wigs. I will, when I feel the need, rock them, because it's my prerogative. I will rock a wig in a minute and not even feel any kind of way about it, because that's who I am and that's what I do. So do not get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, I'm all natural, blah, blah, blah. No. We'll rock a wig in a minute. We'll put in extensions, whatever. I love that. But I will also wear my hair out, which is short. I think I've mentioned before, I have chronic eczema anyway, everywhere, including my scalp. So my hair will never grow long. I will never have those long, flowing, luscious locks. And in its truly natural state, my grade of hair is called Brillo, as in steel wool, the stuff you use to wash pots. Yes, that's the grade of hair I have on my head. This was relaxed in July, so it's fuzzy, it's frizzy, it's grown out, and like I said, there was a lot of breakage, but long hair and me don't go. I have eczema in my scalp. So what I decided to share with you is something I'm going to do for the first time ever, which is truly try to come up with my own combination of things. I've done it before where I've bought oils, but even the oils at the beauty supply shop were always mixed with something else and chemicals. So, where the products I'm using may have a few other chemicals in it, I think what I'm going to try now may be good. So, what I had at my disposal and what I'm going to make for you tonight, make for me tonight, and then over time I'll tell you whether or not it's working, what changes I'm making, and if you have any ideas what I can add to it, what I should take away from it, you know, any advice, you know, I welcome input, you know, criticism, unnecessary. I'm my biggest critic already, but input, ideas, you know, something you've tried that works, especially if you have similar allergies to me. Like like I said, coconut products, cocoa butter, can't use them. Shea butter, can't use it. Lanolin, allergic to that, which also for me means I can't use most lotions because they have lanolin in them as a moisturizer. Can't use that either. So today, I am going to mix sweet almond oil. The ingredients for this sweet almond oil are almond oil and fragrance. I don't know what the fragrance is, so I have to be careful because that can be a problem for me too. So this is the first time I found this product today in Walgreens. Sweet almond oil by De La Cruz. So I've never used it before. This is going to be a first, but I wanted to use something that had almond, you know, like I said, very few products, very few or no chemicals. So whatever the fragrance is, it's going to be tricky, but almond oil. I will also be adding avocado oil, also by De La Cruz, and the ingredients on the avocado are avocado oil. According to the bottle, if the bottle is truthful, there's nothing else in here. It's just avocado oil. So avocado oil, almond oil, a liquid B vitamin complex by Nature's Bounty. This cost about $10 and change. The almond oil and avocado oil were about $3 each. The B vitamin has 5 B vitamins in it. And before I decided to mix this, I did my research and found out that B vitamins, besides also being good for energy and taking them internally, are also good for your hair topically. And there are at least 2 or 3 different liquid kinds of B vitamins at Walgreens at least. So Nature's Bounty, 5 B vitamins. This contains vitamins B2, B12, B6, niacin, and pantothenic acid. I may not be able to count the pantothenic acid because of the 4th ingredient that I'm going to use to mix with this, which is coffee. Yes, when I mix these all together, I'm not going to mix them with water, which is what I usually do to make it sprayable. I'm going to mix it with coffee because also in doing my research, I found that caffeine, you know how caffeine stimulates us? Well, guess what? Caffeine also stimulates the skin. You can use coffee topically. Coffee is used in scrubs, facial scrubs and things like that. So in my research, I found that you can use coffee for hair, not decaf. Coffee. You need the caffeine for hair for 2 purposes. 1, the caffeine will be a stimulant for the scalp and the hair follicles. And 2, because caffeine directly attacks DHT. D as in Delta, H as in Hotel, T as in Tango. DHT. DHT is it a hormone? I don't know if it's a hormone. Whatever it is, we have it in our bodies. DHT is directly responsible for hair loss. It weakens and kills hair follicles and is directly responsible for hair loss. Caffeine attacks that, kills it, which means it can halt hair loss. Research has found it can halt hair loss and as well as stimulate the follicles. The better, more stimulation, the better. So I will be mixing the B vitamin, liquid B vitamin complex, the almond oil and avocado oil with full strength coffee. that I've actually brewed. That's why you don't see it here. I'm letting it sit for a little bit because you let coffee sit for a while and it actually gets stronger, and I would like it to be a little as strong as possible. So I'm going to mix those in a spray bottle. Where's my spray bottle? Spray bottle. I'm going to mix them in here, and I'll be using it on my hair and scalp. Right now I'm doing a roller set twice a week, Saturday night for Sunday, because I have my go to Kingdom Hall on Sunday, and Tuesday night for Wednesday, because I go to Kingdom Hall on Wednesday. And in between, I won't be putting my hair through the stress of an overnight roller stress. Whatever curls last throughout the week is what I'll be wearing. As they weaken and fall, I'll put it up in a French roll, or pull it back in a French roll. Yes, as short as it is, I can pull it back into a cute little roll. So I'll be doing that. So like I said, any advice, any input, things that work for you, things that have failed for you, please share. And in addition to my weight loss goal by January 1st and trying to strengthen and make my hair healthy and everything else I'll be talking to you about, you know, together we will be stronger. And always remember, light up the darkness.